Good morning, everyone. Just about good morning. My goodness. Sorry, some technical difficulties. Good to see everyone here. How's everyone doing? Let me double check I'm actually live because let me see if this is actually live. What is going on today? Let me see. 2 seconds, guys. Have I pressed the live button? Am I sleeping still? Let me have a look to see. End stream. It says I'm live, which is good news. Let me add Twitter on there as well. I'm going a little bit earlier today, guys. Okay, so that's live as well. 2 seconds, guys. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing this morning? Good morning, Jay. Nice to see you here. Sorry, man. Technical difficulties, honestly. Dawn, good to see you, Dawn. I'm going to start this right now, so we're going to come back to this. Yes, McDonald, good to see you, bro. How's things? Jetta, what's happening? Hope you don't mind me calling you, actually. I've just gone to that 64 points last week. That's actually impressive, considering I got 52. Wow. McDonald, come back to me, but I'm going to save all of these here. All the ones I need to look. Please like and subscribe. I love it. Apologies for my time, my punctuality. Mo is late again. Good morning, Nova. What's going on? Late making tea. You know what? It wasn't even tea. Tea's here. Tea's here. But it wasn't that made me late. I had a couple of technical difficulties, honestly. Today's been a bit... I'm even amazed that I'm actually fitting in the stream. So you know what? I'll take it. I will take it. 2.5 hours to do. You know what? No, to be honest, I'm not even going to stay long, to be honest. We come up here, we chat some FPL, do our predictions, and I've got to go. I've got like a couple of things to do today, which means I can't stay. I'm not even watching the 3 o'clock kickoffs and stuff. So I'm busy today, but I thought I would squeeze it in to get our results in, chat some FPL. Morning, Dawson. Good to see you, man. Yo, Kieran, hope you're well, mate. Hope your head's feeling's all right. Yeah, I know last night you had a good night. And you're flying, your team Arsenal's flying, and your FPL team's flying. So Saturday morning must feel like, ooh, very good for you. Very, very good. He's probably watching Brentford. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Or Slot complaining about... I've got nothing left in me when it comes to Liverpool. You know, when he goes, I've got nothing left. That's me at the moment. Completely and utterly done. How's everyone doing in the chat? Good morning, Colm. Heather, good morning. How are you doing? You all right? Morning, everyone. I love it. Look at this. Start kudos to Senesi. Oh, these are going to be... There's some juicy 50-50s this week, you know. Am I 10 minutes up yet, Kira? Morning, Jackie. Good morning. What is the cookie of the... You know what? I've been so much in a rush. I don't even actually have a cookie. Like, that is actually unreal. I don't even have one. This is late because of a ring stick. Frank Golding, start 2. Van der Ven, Senesi, Rodon, Goodmanson. So one of Rodon and Goodmanson. You're not going to start both. Actually, you could start... it's between Van der Ven. Who's Van der Ven got, you know? 2 seconds. What's happening? What am I missing? 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, that's intentional, on purpose. Why is that not good? How are the comments looking on the screen? Is that good or bad, by the way? Let me know. That's something else I've just added. What do you think of that? Is that good or bad? So let me finish, Frank. Sorry, 2 seconds. I got interrupted there. Freak. What a morning. Oh, my goodness. Let me sit back and drink some tea. What is actually going on? Wow. Let's help Frank out, man. Where am I? Go back here. Down my transfer plans. Leeds clean sheet odds are 19%. Yeah. Bournemouth's clean sheet odds. You know what? Bournemouth's away record. So don't be fooled by last week. Bournemouth's away record is very, very impressive. Their home record has not been... It's strange, you know. So 12% Bournemouth, it says. Van der Ven, for some strange reason, keeps on turning out. I reckon I'd play Van der Ven, and I might play Rodon, you know. But then again, City... That is such a difficult one, Frank. I don't want to sit on the fence. What am I doing? I'm playing Rodon. So let me back him. I'm playing Rodon. And then Van der Ven against Chelsea. Chelsea have been a bit hit and miss. I think Van der Ven and Rodon. Van der Ven for def cons and the way this guy's going for set pieces and whatnot. I think you go with that. What do you reckon? Was an eventful week for us too. Brendan Rodgers leaving, Martin O'Neill back temporarily. Martin O'Neill, the absolute legend. The young generation won't know how good Martin O'Neill is. That's why sometimes when he speaks with arrogance and he's chest high because he's so good. I don't know if you ever saw that interview or he was on the panel at the BBC where they were talking about Champions Leagues or winning European Cups and he just shut them all up saying, has anyone won it back to back or something like that? Yeah, he's a legend. So it's good to see him back, but you've got pure chaos there. Yeah, McDonald, you've got pure chaos, mate. Leaving us early to go and play cricket. Cricket? You know what? What's bad about me in sport? I only like football, you know? Like, only like football. I've only ever played football since young. Tried to make it pro, didn't happen. Coached football, watched football, talk about football. It's, you know, when someone's obsessive. The only strange thing is why I didn't work in football. I went into like IT, which is very, very strange because I could have easily gone into coaching and stuff, but I don't know. I think it was strictly to do with money. Because in football, if you're at not the top bracket, the money's quite low. So yeah. But so cricket, they tried to make us play it once in secondary school. We soon got that out the teacher system. It was like, we're not playing. I think there's one person on the chat that would know the school I went to for them to try and make us play cricket. No cookie stream. What's no cookie, no stream until watching premium more. This is not being a good. You know what? Today, the timing of things. So it's actually a birthday brunch I've got to do, and then I've got to watch football. So it's today's let's just say today's a difficult situation. So I'm actually proud of myself to fit this in. So my punctuality was a bit off, and yeah, but I'm here, man. We've got listen. We're gonna talk FPL. We're gonna do predictions leagues. We've got stuff still to talk about. Look, I want to tell you about my team, my transfers. I still need you guys' help. Uh, oh, 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 relax, there, Mo. Relax. Oh, yes, Andrew. Andrew's an absolute legend. Andrew's an absolute legend. He retweeted my thing. Thank you, Andrew. I'm just coming to say, oh, Jackie's retweeted it as well. Thank you very much, Jackie. Love that. Absolutely love that. There's some nice people out there, and I'm going to say to you right now, there's some nice people out there. 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, I've gone early. Lots of the people are not even, you know, people normally jump on just before the deadlines and whatnot. But yeah, it doesn't matter, man. Whoever's here is here. We will talk FPL. More acting like he's in a difference to us and having a life. I don't have a life, but once in a while I do. Today I've got one comment set as a new cover. Comment set up as the new covers other content. Comment set up as now covers other. What is that? What do you mean, Heather? Yo, even early to celebrate my 40. Yes, there you go. I didn't want to bait it up and say in here, but it's more than a viable excuse. Exactly that, Kate. Yeah, there you go. I think it's more than valid excuse. But we've got enough time to talk some FPL and still go and have a nice 40th celebration. So exactly that. So everyone, wish happy birthday to Kay on here, man. Oh, it's blocking content. I just see 1 minute. Okay, let me read this. For me, the comments blocking content on the screen. Okay, so let me see if this is better then. All right, so I can just put them on. Is that better? Taller? Is that better? To leave it on? Now, what do you reckon? Is that better there? I'm trying out a couple of things here, you know. Trying out for me the comments blocking on the screen. Oh, is it really how does it show? Let me have a look at it. It's kind of see-through, so it's not too bad, but if you guys don't like it, I can easily remove it. That's not a problem. What this means, I don't have to press to put the comments always on the screen, kind of. I mean, I can still do it, but at least all the comments show. Even as a Fulham supporter, that 40% clean sheet odds looks weird. Yes. I'm going to come back to all the questions in a minute. Oh, Heather, now, oh, I see your point, Heather. All right, okay, well, if people are not feeling it, if you lot are not feeling it, I will change it. Freshie, what's going on, bro? Good to see you on here, man. How you doing? You're smiling now, ain't it? Man United, 3 games in a row. You're probably going to win 4 games in a row. Whee! Oh, man. Marcelo, what's going on, bro? How's things? How you doing, man? How's FPL this week? How's your team looking? Look at the screen and tell me what my screen's saying. I mean, my team is saying. What do you think, guys? Maybe more. Next Evolution 10 Hag to slot to. Oh my goodness, we don't want to hear that. No chance. Hi Mo. Would you start Van Heckel versus Leeds at home over Enzo Tottenham away? No, Rick. The reason I say no, Enzo's got a decent history against Spurs, and I always favor the attacker. Maybe this season is the season really we should start looking at favoring defenders more. Because of the season, the way it's going at the moment with defenders. I've even put a couple of stats on here while we're talking. This is taken from my video, but I thought I'd put it up here. Look at the top 10 scorers so far in FPL. 6 of them are defenders. Now, that could be just pure luck. And by game week 25, things could change and it'll be 10 forwards in there or 10 midfielders. But it's starting to become a much more common theme at the moment. Look at this is the top 9 high score scorers of each game week. Again, there's 6 defenders in there. Is that by choice? I mean, look, Ballard, Timber, Gahey, Alderete, James, Van der Ven. Now, is this just coincidence? It's only 9 game weeks, the way things have dropped. Or are we dropping the ball here and not playing a back 4, a back 5, and backing defenders? And the reason I've gone on that tangent there, Rick, is because you're comparing a defender who possibly has got very good clean sheet odds. Look, 33% against Leeds, as they have DCL trying to put the ball in the net, versus Enzo. That's the reason I had to mention that. I mean, I'm not quite sure. Personally, I'm playing Enzo. Look at my team, so I'm going to stick with that. My starting defenders this week are Gabriel, Munoz, and Virgil. Yeah, that you've got to start those. So you're adding one more to play a 4. Go Enzo. Yeah, leave Van Heckel, man. Leave Van Heckel. Yo, one of the most supportive guys on here. Andrew, what's going on, mate? FPL Nightmares. If you haven't checked him out and you like watching different style of content in FPL, not just the normal same old, well, you go check him out. Simple as that. Subscribe to his channel and you're going to enjoy the content. Normally, it's him. Well, actually, it's not normally because at times he has great game weeks, but there are game weeks where he has terrible ones and you're going to feel the pain as all us FPL managers do through his videos. It's good stuff. Let me guess. I'm guessing about Ruslet Manor. No, my friend. No, I didn't go there. 1 minute. Let me guess. That's on posh school. Eating. No, I went eating, mate. Eating. Not eating. Eating. They made us play rugby to get in the football team. Oh, my goodness. Rugby. Rugby. I mean, I don't even know what to say about rugby, you know. I can't rate that as it's not for me. It's weird, though, that rugby is such a more violent and head smashing and nasty injuries, but it's the gentleman's game because it's played at posh private schools compared to football, which is like looked at as the estates, the gentleman's game. Yeah. You think that football is meant to be the dirty, you know, the local person's sport? Yeah. And rugby's the one that's smashing everyone to pieces. It's the gentleman's game because they say good morning to the referee or whatever it is. Yeah. Nah, forget rugby, man. It's only football, man. I'm not really. Sometimes I'll watch athletics or I'll watch something randomly, but I used to watch tennis because I used to play tennis when I was younger. And what else? Computer games, if you want to class that as esports. That's it. That tweet yesterday cracked me up, mate. I was cracking up. You see my response here? Brother, brother. No one ain't handsome around here, mate. You're probably talking about yourself. T-Bone, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me say to you, Karim is absolutely flying. I wish I had his team and score and rank so far. Can he keep it up? That's the thing now. Can he keep it up? That's what I'm going to say to you because he's had a ridiculous start to the season. I think he's literally like 100 points ahead of me. Like something like that. He is outrageous. So I'm going to say to you, Karim, keep doing what you're doing, bro. I will, when I see you later on, hopefully log into your team and mess it right up. I'm going to transfer in some duds, man. I'm going to transfer in some Chelsea players. Oh, Heather, sorry, you asked about the comment section. Looked on the screen. It's a new thing you add. You know what? I'm testing it out, Heather. I now your feedback makes sense. It's blocking some of the content. I could easily change it. I thought it would be a nice thing. It doesn't have to be, but I can easily remove it if it's too irritating. I think Jay's already said it's blocking some of the content. I've moved it in a little bit. In fact, I will put a little poll up about it. How about that? I should be using the features of the YouTube, isn't it? How nice that is. T-Bone, happy birthday, Karim. That's lovely as well. Can we go against Haaland this week? I mean, FPL has become, at the moment, unfortunately, FPL is a bit dry. I've done a couple of pods midweek. I know my videos. If you haven't checked it out, why haven't you checked it out? What is going on? FPL is a bit stale. Now, there's a couple of managers out there doing different things, like Karim's got Salah, which is completely against the grain, considering how expensive he is and Liverpool's form. But Liverpool's one of the main reasons why FPL is stale, because we don't, look at me, I don't have no Liverpool players in my team. And they're normally expensive attacking plays that would spice things up, but there's not much options. Where are you going now? Like literally a lot of the teams who have wildcarded or not even wildcarded are starting to look like this. Triple Arsenal, your choice, whether it's one mid, one attacker, one defender, two defenders. You'd have 6 Arsenal players if you could at the moment. Chelsea players, we had 2, had 1. A lot of us got rid of them because of Chelsea's Pedro's been super frustrating. So can you, going back to Junior's question, can we go against, I mean, my captaincy graphic, you know what, did I even update it? I don't think I even did. But I've got this here. I didn't update my captaincy graphic because my punctuality and my timelines today were a bit off. But look, Haaland still rated again. Surprise, surprise. He blanked last week, which, if I'm honest with you, I was actually, even though I captained him, I was happy about. We need him to blank more regularly to mix things up. And next season, official FPL have got to change it where you can't captain the same player week in, week out. I think that's a must. Because when a player like last season, it was Salah, this season is Haaland, the captaincy's in the bin. And we need more mechanisms to catch up to other people. So I think that they should introduce that. This week, the irony is Bournemouth, I was looking at some stats. Bournemouth's XG away has been pretty strong. They've played the opponents very well. And I'm trying to, and Haaland's record, I think, against them has not been incredible. Unless I'm mistaken, someone in the chat can tell me. You possibly could go against him. There's some nice alternatives. Mateta against Brentford at home. I don't think Mohamed Salah's third on this, but you'd have to have some, be very brave to go Salah. I think Gyökeres and Saka are very, very good. You can tell this data is not updated to take in Liverpool into account. Isak is already injured, so he shouldn't be on that chart. I know Rob at times has these prepared in advance and whatnot, so you can't have Isak. Welbeck, you know, nah, you can't captain him. Come on, man. He's a good pick, but can you captain him? No chance. So I think this week is Haaland, Mateta, Gyökeres, and Saka. That's my 4 captains this week. So you could go against them. Am I going to go against them? No. Look at this. Another happy birthday, man. This is lovely, man. Happy birthday. Look at this, man. This is the family. Good morning, Davis. What's happening? Yes, Kay. Exactly, man. It's a nice way to start the day. Hopefully a green arrow and some nice food. Boom. Happy birthday. Oh, I love this, man. Love this. I don't think Karim jumped into our mini league. The mini league code is on the screen here. This one's just for the YouTubers, just us, just for the YouTube lot. Jump on here and you'll see if Karim jumps in there, he's going to be at the top, I think. Him and Kieran, I think. I wonder who's higher than those two. Discomfort. I wonder on mobile, it's harder to see. Ah, interesting, Heather. Thank you. So that's good feedback. All right. So I only checked it. You know what? All right. I'm going to remove it for now. And then we'll check. I will investigate it. All right. Let me take that off. There you go. Boom. I'll remove it for now because on mobile. So that's good feedback. I've not checked it on mobile. Cool. And I think Jay said the same thing. So possibly she means the same thing on that as well. Just a such a moment, it might be worth having the previous game week points on the screen too. Maybe game week rank. No problem at all. I will do that. For now, I can show you that like this because that is actually a good point. I'm not trying to hide anything with my ranks and stuff like that. I'm very transparent. I've had a stinking start to the season and I should share with you. I'm still confident we can do something this season, but let's have a look at that. Let's go and have a butchers. Let's go and have a butchers. Here we go. That's a good comment though. I love that, man. And I'm in agreement with this. Let's do this. Where are we? All right. All right, here we go. This was the team last week. So Pope, I said it in my videos and I can't stop saying it. It's game week 10 and I've not had one goalkeeper return. No wonder I am stinking up the place. No wonder. Don't get me started. It's game week 9. I've not had one. Game week 10, sorry. So anyway, Pope, 3 points. Timber and Gabriel, outrageous. Arsenal defense at the moment, record breaking, absolutely ridiculous. If you don't have at least one, then you're not playing FPL this season. I don't know what you're playing. Gabriel's probably the second most important player to own in FPL. That's my take. I think Haaland first, just about still. And then I think it's Gabriel. At one stage, it was Senesi. At one stage, it was probably João Pedro in the first 3 game weeks. Things change quick in FPL. So anyway, back 4 all returned. Again, going back to the discussion regarding FPL. I'm sorry, defenders. Going back to that discussion, yeah. Should we stack it? Should we play in back 5 or a back 3? Because look at this team. No one else returned apart from defenders. Rodon was the superstar with a headed goal. He made the difference for me. And it would have been a nice green arrow if it wasn't for Van de Ven becoming R9. Like, literally, what is that guy doing? So he kind of destroyed the big green arrow because Van de Ven is highly owned. So anyway, the defense all returned. Dud, super dud. He came off early, didn't he? Dud. There's the team, my friend. Next week, I'll have it on the screen. There's the rank. 2,611,000. Not good. There's a bit of hope here. And the hope is that it's only game week 10. I hope. I've got all my chips apart from wildcard. So I'm hoping if I can get bench boost, give me even 10 points. And then triple captain, give me 10 points, please. That's 20 points. That brings me up to probably 1.2, maybe something like that. And then if I keep scoring at the ratio I'm at the moment, I should hopefully be somewhere a bit more respectable. At the moment, though, this is very stinky. I'm behind in all my mini leagues. Look, if you look at all my mini leagues, it shows nice greens here, but I'm stinking up the place. Very, very poor. So that's the team. That's the points. Yeah, that's how it is. So hopefully that was useful to you, bro. But that is a good suggestion, and I will always listen to you guys because at the end of the day, I'm vibing with you lot, man. I'm doing amazing. 4th win is come. Man, it's bad times for me, man. Man United winning, Liverpool losing. What can we say? What can we say? Bumo and goal. You know what? And Bumo's a good pick, you know. That's why I put him on the cover this week. Your team looks like it's going to bang this week. Baltimore, Saar, Arsenal. You know what? I'm hoping, mate. We say this. This is what I'm hoping. But you know what? Football doesn't always materialize like that. Great team or what's on your bench. So I'm glad. Okay, great team. Okay, great team or what's on your bench. So my bench is, let me go back here. Bench is Juve, Xhaka, Senesi. I've sorted the order. Juve's gone last on the bench. Xhaka's next, and then it's Senesi. So this is the team how I'm starting at the moment, guys. I'll flick through it, and then we'll just do your questions, captaincy, and then what's it called? Predictions league, and then I've got to go, man, and then you lot enjoy the rest of your Saturdays. So that's the bench, Davis. The team's Pope in goal, same double Arsenal defense, rolled on. Semenyo, Saka, Saar, Enzo, Mateta, Haaland, Walter. I think this is like the best front 3 in the game at the moment. Some might dispute it. Some might say instead of Walter, Gyökeres, probably play for a superior team. I mean, is there anyone missing that I don't own that I'd like to own this week? Maybe a Man United midfielder, Bruno or Mbumo. But apart from that, nah. Start, yes, and start 1. Vardio, Senesi, Longstaff. I mean, Vardio against Bournemouth. I fancy Bournemouth to score. Senesi, they're playing each other, of course. And Longstaff, that's a horrible one. Leaning Senesi, but benching Vardio feels odd. Benching Vardio does feel odd, but I actually do fancy Bournemouth to score. I really do fancy Bournemouth to score. I really do, you know. Bournemouth predicted at least a goal. Man City, Bournemouth, that matchup is prime for goals. I could see 2-2 in that. We'll do predictions very soon. But yeah, prime for that, you know. So I think you start Sinnes. Nah, you can't because he's more diff con. No, start Vardio. Yeah, I think you start Vardio just for the because it's such a horrible one. Just because it's a home fixture, but Bournemouth are going to score. I don't think there's a clean sheet there for you. Do you go Longstaff? I'm intrigued to see who you go with. That is actually quite an awkward one. I'm going to say Vardio. Home team. Manchester City is going to want to. Last week, did they lose? They did, didn't they? They lost, didn't they? To Aston Villa. They're going to want to bounce back. Bournemouth. That's a horrible one. I'm going to go Vardio because, like what you said, home fixture. Fresh inside now. January signing is a title charge. Don't get him excited. Title charge for Manchester United. Yo, what's happening? What's this Mateta hype? Mateta. Kuna Mateta, as they say. There's big hype, man. And rightly so. So if you don't know why, let me go back. In fact, let me show you. So these are the two transfer plans. Here's some Mateta hype for you, Paul. Look on the screen. So fixtures, you could argue they both got gorgeous fixtures. So just to let you know, this is the transfer I actually made this week. I think the majority of FPL managers made this transfer. João Pedro, this guy, at one stage he couldn't stop scoring. Anything he touched went in, and all of a sudden he can't shoot no more. He's had like 2 shots in 4 games or something stupid. The volume is ridiculous. So, but if you look at fixtures, both of them have got, I'd say, 3 gorgeous fixtures in the next 5. No problem there. If you're holding for 5, they're both perfect. Look at the statistics I've put together, which is taken from my video, which you should watch, of course. Pedro versus Mateta, big chances, 2 to 15. You know what kind of stat that is? 15 big chances. Now you could flip it both ways. He's a bit clumsy, not the best finisher. He should have scored more goals. Yeah, he's probably underperformed, no problem. But you'd rather a striker getting chances and shots than someone like Pedro who's hiding. All right. So that one there, expected goals. Look at the difference. Expected goals. Only Haaland, who's addicted to goals, has got more XG than Mateta. 1.5 to 7.9. Expected goal involvement 2 to 8.37. So statistically, whether you're watching or you like the grass, you're watching it, there's the big difference. João Pedro's been very quiet. He's a clean, tidy football player. I rate him. But lately, he's been a disaster. He has been a disaster. He's not a good own. There's about 3 or 4 players you'd rather own than him. So that's the reason we've got the hype right there. And now I'm going to pause to say to you, please, if you're watching on Twitter, like, retweet it, please. Make a comment. I'd really appreciate it. All right. Thank you very much. And also jump onto YouTube and subscribe. We play the Predictions League later on, which is a free-to-play game. And there's prizes to be won. And, I've got the prizes updates. I've actually got the picture. 1 billion% they've been sent out. If you don't receive them next week, message me for the last 2 champions. And we've got a new champion this game week here as well, which we'll talk about once we get into predictions. Paul, has that answered your question why we've got Mateta hype? Watching blank now and João Pedro score against Tottenham. Andy Mack, mate. Good to see you, man. Good morning. I hope you are well. Bench and dilemma. Who would you bench out of Semenyo, Thiago? Oh, bloody hell, Enzo. That's a horrible one. I'm definitely not benching Semenyo. I think the matchup for Man City is beautiful. They're going to play a high line. You know, they're going to try and squeeze the game. He's designed to eat that grass behind the back 4. No. So he plays. Thiago this season has been outrageous. Penalties as well. Enzo possibly penalties, but Chelsea being a bit funny. You know what? Who's Thiago got, actually? Remind myself. To Palace. It's between him. You know what? I'd probably bench Enzo. That sounds crazy. That actually sounds crazy. Let me look at this graphic here as well. Look how high Thiago is. I think you've got to play him, you know. He's on that type of rich vein of form. I think you've got to play him. Yeah, I think you've got to play him, man. I hope that's helped you, although you don't need no help. But I'm intrigued to see what you go with, mate. Let me know. You're probably flying this season as well. Who would you bench? So I think I'll bench Enzo. That's horrible, isn't it? Semenyo's the only one that doesn't have penalties out of those two in theory. So if you're penalty driven, you drop Semenyo, but nah, man, Semenyo, nah, he's highly owned as well. You shouldn't care about that. But yeah, I'm benching Enzo. And the reason is, look at my second transfer route, which I was going to do, by the way, guys. This was juicy, and I chickened out because I wouldn't have had Mateta. But I was going to do this. I've got 2 free transfers. I was going to do João Pedro to Thiago, which he's got decent fixtures, like a couple difficult ones. But at that price, I could bench him. But I could have taken Juve to Munoz, who I really, really want. And then I could have rotated. Sometimes play a back 4, sometimes play a front 3, because I'll have the nice balance there. But I didn't do it in the end. I saved the transfer and just went Mateta, and then I'll evaluate. But Munoz, hot property. He will be in a lot of people's teams in the next couple of weeks. Defenders are OP, man. It's not coincidence. Yeah, I'm playing 6 at the back at the bottom. I wish you probably wish you could. I know you probably wish you could play 6 at the back. I swear you've been pushing hard, isn't it, for the back? I swear you have. That's no problem at all, mate. That's no problem. Too kind from you. You're one of the few, to be honest, on there that actually do support. I try my best to support others as well whenever I see it and people doing good stuff. You're one of the few that actually does. A lot of the other lot, to be honest, let's not talk about that. There's people I've supported so many times on their thing and they don't support back. They literally don't support back. They don't even see you. Yeah, but it's good. Them things there, you've always got to remember them. And just remember for the future, man. You know how this world works, isn't it? Always. Ruby was not safety. People in power always look down on the working class. That's why working man's game is always vilified. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, I'm not sure about you, Andrew. That's when I was still talking about. I'm going to catch up to the chat. Sorry, I've been chatting loads. I'm excited to jump on here and talk to you guys. Football's everything, man. You know what it is? Other sports, sometimes you need too many things to go your way. Football, you need just a cheap football and you're outside and you can kick ball. I used to play football on the road, in the youth club, in the park. In rugby, you could argue you could. I mean, if you can find that strange shaped ball. But things like golf and stuff, I don't even really include them as sports. Golf, I can't include that as a sport. It's like... At minimum, you probably got to be middle class. At minimum, it's not for people from estates and the normal. I was about to say normal people. Everyone's normal, but you know what I mean. People from estates, because you need golf clubs are expensive. Golf venues, albeit beautiful. I've been on a couple of golf courses and they're gorgeous. I mean, I don't know why they let me on there because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing and I was tearing up the grass. But the point I'm getting at, it's not as accessible. Ice hockey. I had a friend who was a pro at ice hockey. Very fortunate. F1, you've got to be spontaneous. Like, football is just a ball and just you, man. It's the best thing in the world, man. End of. I've got some special captain shout when it comes to... All right, we're going to talk captaincy. What's the time? 11:40. What time do I need to escape? I think I need to leave 12:30. So I can do to 12:30, 12:45 is max probably. So we do captaincy. We want to do predictions. So anyway, guys, I don't know what you thought of my second transfer plans. We go back to my team. Let's answer your questions. I need to catch up, man. Morning, everyone. Just got in from the night shift. Oh, good morning, Mike, mate. I hope you're well. Nice little dog walk that will clear your head perfectly. I know you're super confident with Arsenal for this game week here, so I can't even tease you. It's good to see you, though, mate. Any news about Saliba? I've not heard nothing, but knowing Arteta, Saliba starts and probably scores, Eddie, I would always start him because I don't think he's the player that will come on. All right. And the potential of not getting that clean sheet against the Burnley is outrageous. Start him. If he doesn't start, then you're back up. The flip side is Arsenal actually have an amazing squad. They could play without Saliba and still probably keep a clean sheet. Outrageous. Looks a bit harder to see on my phone. Okay, thank you very much for that, Colm. That's how far back I am. Hey, Mo, what do you think about Szoboszlai instead of Sar's differential? Concerned about these minutes at the... Sar's minutes are going to be all right. That Glasnow's not really a rotation, man. So if it's about that, don't worry. Szoboszlai, who's been Liverpool's probably one of few bright lights this season. Problem with him, he gets moved all over the place. He's kind of been taken off, you could argue, the 10 position from Wirtz. He plays right back at times and central midfield in one of the either 8s or a 6s. No, not for me. And I'd love to recommend him. But of course, like anything, and you know me already, I never say do or don't do. If you fancy that, go for it. Because Szoboszlai has been outstanding, honestly. And he's got the legs, even if he plays as an 8, to be in the box. Yeah. So nothing wrong with that. But Sarr at the moment is too hot property. Do not get. I think it's boring. And this is the part, unfortunately, where if you want to play a bit more spicy, you could easily go Szoboszlai. And there's probably someone else, maybe even better. This week, we can look at some alternatives. Like, what about Arsenal midfielder? What about Eza? If you're not triple up, what about Eza or Trossard or, you know, Rice? Even I think they're a bit more point potential and more spicy than Szoboszlai. So it's up to you, mate. Walter should be higher versus West Ham. Totally agree with you. Agree again. I've got this feeling Jay's captaining someone else and not Haaland this week. She's about like 3 weeks in a row, back to back. And to be fair, hasn't been destroyed. So fair play. Who let the dog out? Mike. You could not read that sentence there without that tune in your head. Oh, those numbers drunk. Calling me on 0 point. Is that how bad those numbers was it? I'm gonna go back and look at that, you know, Jet. I'm glad you spotted that. Yeah, calling me on. He's not getting a sniff. You're probably right, mate. Morning trophy. Hope it's perfect. Thank you very much. Hope you're well. I realize I'm far back, so I'm going to skip some of the comments and go. Let me say hello to my boy Rune. What's going on, bro? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Yes. Thank you very much, Marcelo. Let me. No returns is mad. Let me see if Haaland captains. I would prefer Gabriel over Saka for captaincy. Oh, I told you. I knew it. So 4th week in a row. Jay going against Haaland. Bam. Ruthless. The possible goal first. Was alluding, yeah, if it's too risky. I think there will be goals there. That's the problem. I mean, loving the suggestions. Good little community here. Thank you very much, Nova. It really is. Yeah, it really is. I mean, I love it personally. Chatting FP on football with you guys. It's my favorite. It's the best way to start the Saturday. Dawn, let me catch up now. So 2-3 transfers, 0.6. Thoughts on Bruno to Saka? I can't get rid of Bruno, man. Man United finally get some forms. And Gyökeres to Walter. I like that one. My team's Raya, Depravka, Gabriel, Senesi, Rodon, Anderson, Richards, Stack, Enzo, Bruno Fernandes. You know what? I'm going to be boring and say you keep the rats. Bruno Fernandes. Penalties, set pieces, DEFCON, and Nottingham Forest. Yes, it's Dyche ball. Doesn't matter. Man United look like they've got a little spring in their step. Just a little one. Don't want Man United fans on the chat to get carried away. But, yeah. Saka could go crazy against Burnley. I mean, what are the odds of that? You can do it, Dawn. Yeah, you can go for that. I mean, Arsenal are superior than Manchester City, and he wants Saka long term. It's a shame you can't keep Saka and Bruno potentially. Maybe can't you go Gyökeres to Thiago, avoiding Walter Marde, and Thiago has penalties, yeah, and plays every minute. And Brentford have been going pretty well this season, and you can rotate him. He's cheap, and then bring someone else up from your midfield. Bring up Ndiaye. It's controversial. He's been outstanding as well. Bring up not so many. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. Bring up maybe Enzo, but even him, just 2 weeks ago, he was the hot property. So it's weird. That's a tricky one, that. To not sit on the fence, if you want to do it and you want Saka badly, that's fine. But I think Saka and Gyökeres are so evenly with their returns, I think you don't need to do it. So it becomes versus Walter Marde and Bruno Fernandes. And I think you keep Bruno Fernandes. I think you actually roll. There you go. It's not FPL is not exciting at the moment. All of these league green arrows you have moving. Mate, when you're at my rank, green arrows is the minimum. You hope. You hope. But yeah, we see. Let's see when we get there. Some people say that it's hope that kills you. I prefer it. It's the hope. Trust me, mate. Every week I go into thinking my team looks all right, isn't it? And then it's rubbish. Yeah, you just, what can you say? Free hit myself. Verbruggen, Munoz, Timber. Verbruggen, Munoz, Gabriel, Timber. Sarr and Bumo, Gordon, Saka, Gakpo, Mateta. Hot. Super, super hot. Good luck with that, bro. I'm intrigued. You went free hit. There was news potentially yesterday and the day before that we could have a double game week in game week 16 or 17. I can't remember when, which would have made the free hit juicy. But it looks like that double game week's been destroyed already. The probability of it happening is hardly anything. So good for you. Use it. I don't know when I'm going to use mine yet. I mean, start Rodon or Chalaba playing my team. Yeah, play Kudos, man, against Chelsea. You've seen Chelsea. Play him. Play the attacker. Even with DEFCON, I still favor the attackers where possible. Rodon or Chelsea. Go fully commit. Go Rodon. Fully commit. So you're not even playing a defender against, instead of hedging your bets, full commitment. Go for it. 2 seconds. I'm just checking, make sure. Remember, guys, if everyone's watching it, thank you very much, Kieran. Look at that. He's retweeted my thing as well. Love that. Rune as well. You know what? Always good vibe. Marcelo, bro, you are, albeit you're a Palace fan that always destroys my team, you're another legend. Thank you very much, Marcelo. You've been doing some incredible work with regards to defense. And have you jumped into my mini leagues? I want to see your team, because if you're not playing a back five, we're going to have words, because you've been pushing the defensive agenda before anyone did. So fair play to you. I think Kieran was as well, actually. So yeah, let me say that as well. I can't be. There was a couple of you guys that did push that very, very early. This might be over the next few weeks. Burn to Timber, Enzo to either Rice or Kudos, Pedro Neto and Gakpo, either using him route to Pedro Neto. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I can see you're starting to pivot towards the new upcoming fixtures and the form players. So Burn definitely is a good shout. DEFCON and Newcastle, pretty good defensively. Burn to Timber, yep. Oh, you want Timber? Of course, if you haven't got Arsenal, I've read it the wrong way around. You need Timber, 100%. Enzo either to Rice or Kudos. I prefer Rice, actually. Pedro, but I'd prefer the double Arsenal defense. Pedro Neto and Gakpo to either using him to route to Pedro Neto. I don't know about that one. I don't really, Chelsea at the moment, and I know we change like the wind, unfortunately, and I'm guilty of that as well, because I could easily go back to my videos 2 weeks ago where I was talking about Enzo like he was Zinedine Zidane. And now I look at him thinking, I watched him against Sunderland. I watched Enzo against Sunderland, like the full match, because I wanted to see a proper look at Chelsea. Sunderland, first of all, were amazing. They really impressed me. Like Arsenal old boy Xhaka, too good. I spoke about this a couple of weeks ago as well, like the younger generation that was like cussing Xhaka and Henderson. Now rubbish. They want new young players with the haircuts and the gold boots. These are the players that make your team. Xhaka's been elite, and Henderson. I wish Henderson was playing for my team back at the moment. See, people think that's crazy. Those two have been incredible. Anyway, going back to the point, Enzo, he was having shots from everywhere. Almost looks a little bit desperate. I'll be surprised if the manager didn't pull him up after the game to say, listen, you got to choose and, pick and choose the problem. For us, FPL managers, we love that. Selfish, but looked a bit desperate. Pedro looked off. Chelsea looked fragile. Some of the victories they've had, they paved over what they are this season, and they're still fragile, whether you like it or not. Like, even the game against Liverpool, they won. But if you saw the XG, Liverpool should have minimum a draw. But Liverpool, as they've been even worse this season. But anyway, the point I'm getting at, I think you pivot in towards Mbumo and Arsenal Rice and stuff like that. Yeah, far superior. They look much more solid. You'll have confidence in them. Where when I look at my team at the moment, I don't even have that much. I was considering playing Xhaka instead of Enzo. So that tells you where I'm at with some of these players. Things change real quick. What are we saying? Oh, good morning, Delia. Good to see you, man. Hope you're well. I hope you are well, Delia. How's FPL going for you? Join league more. I think I'll be 7th. No, wait. Wow, is that how people are flying in this league? Why are people so good at FPL? I didn't start bringing some of them on and telling me what to frigging do in this game. What is going on? What is actually going on? Fair play to you guys, and I hope you continue. One thing I can say from experience, when you're having a good season, you can just feel it, and you don't have to even overthink. You just jump on, you make your moves, and you jump off. There's not even a doubt. When you're like me and you're in the trenches, you start doubting basic moves. Who shall I play? I've probably done a thesis on whether I should play Rodon or Xhaka or Senesi. Like, you overthink. But when you're cruising, it's the best feeling in the world. It's like, you know, in the Matrix, when you see the green writing, you just like, that's how you see FB. You just see the code. It's too good. I feel Zarka's going to hold scary option to bench this week. I know. I'm not sure about hold because aren't they playing Arsenal? Yeah, no one holds against your team, Kieran. No one. Your manager's playing that style of football. Let me do a little slide dig. Bam! Set piece FC. But the opponents don't have fun against Arsenal. No one's having fun. So I don't think so. He could get DEFCON, yes. He could get an assist, maybe from a corner, something. But I don't think so. But Zarka this season, outstanding. Like, maybe not, I'm not saying bigging him up in FPL, go buy him. But in real life football, because there's a lot of people, as I said, they just see the highlights or just hear names and they don't realize players like this. They're the bloodline of a team that you build players around them. If you're fortunate enough to have players like that, but they're the young ones, say like Arsenal's got Rice, they have to pay big money for that. Who's got the brains and plays with experience like Zarka, but he's young and athletic. That's why he's 100 million. Yeah, there's not coincidence. They're rare. You don't get them. So he's a top player. I'm happy to have him on my bench. Morning, Delia. Any Man United players on the list? Cole, Mo, I'm exactly the same rank. 504 points from... At least I'm doing the right direction. 2 weeks ago, 9 million. Wow. So fair play, mate. Well, you're probably going to overtake me if you keep going on that trajectory. Well done. Well done, mate. I think this week, Saka's the one to cap. Interesting. There's a couple, actually, I think that mentioned that as well. Nothing wrong with it. I've got him as my vice, as you could see. I'm feeling Semenyo blank this game week. Bench him. Nah, you can't bench him. Nah, not against City, man. That matchup just seems beautiful. Yeah, exactly. It's good to see Delia, man. Boss, hey, mate, start Rodon or chat. I think I answered it, bro. I think I did. And I did say Rodon in it, full commitment. I hope I did do that. Yeah, good luck, bro. I hope I did do that. Matt, what do you reckon? I don't play Reinders. What do you reckon? I don't play. So what do you mean? You got to start one, Matt. Hopefully I'm reading that right. What do you reckon? I don't play Reinders and die Semenyo. Play Semenyo. Play Endai's got. Who's Endai got? Where's Everton? Everton versus Sunderland. Play Endai. Wolves versus Fulham. Fulham's clean sheet odds of 40%. I think you don't play Larson, but that seems crazy. He's a penalty taker, right? Oh, I just saw Reinders. Don't play him. If it's only drop one of them, don't play Reinders. Yeah, boom. That's it. Don't play Reinders. Even though he's at home and I'm saying play Semenyo. I'm confident with that. But Matt, you do what you do, bro. And if it's your first time on him, I can't remember, Matt, do me a favor. Like, subscribe. If you're watching on Twitter, do me a favor. Retweet it. Leave a comment. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hey, cheers, man. Got a dash. Enjoy. No problem, mate. Andrew, you enjoy, bro. Good luck and good luck with this game week. I see you online, mate. Take it easy. Just going through the same couple more hours to decide. Glad to hear. No shopping for me today. All right, side bench one of Enzo, Semenyo, Richards. I'm gonna say Crystal Palace is versus. Where's Crystal Palace again? Even though he's a DEFCON monster. I'm gonna bench Richards, you know. This might be controversial. I went on a little chat about defensive players this season, and is that the way to go? Marcelo, you're a defensive. You have detailed files on defensive players and returns and projections. Let me know in the chat, bro. What do you think about this combination here? Enzo, Semenyo, and Richards. Me personally, I will drop Richards. I know some will disagree with that. It's the hope. If Crystal Palace conceding, you still think Semenyo and Enzo could still return, even in 80th minute. So that's the reason I'm thinking that. Pedro has never been a goal scorer of that. Can I say something to you? If Jamie was here, he's not here, he would be laughing and telling us. He told us a long time ago about Pedro. He actually told us a long time ago. He's like, listen, why have you got him in your team? He's useless. And I've got to admit, he's kind of right. He's not here anyway, so I can say that. I don't want him to get too big-headed. Good luck, Jay. Apologies if you've seen your reply. Hey, mate, start rolling. Oh, God, I think I answered that. Surely I did. No worries, mate. It's my fault. I'm taking long. My thoughts too. Benching Enzo currently, so thanks for the confirmation. But no problem, Andy. Thank you very much, mate. No problem at all, bro. season ticket holder at Valgrad today. Take on a title chasing. Oh, you got Oslo. So no Premier League action for me today. Of course. You know what? Of course, yeah, send that Rune. No problem, mate. How big is that game? And what's the attendance going to be saying? Like attendance-wise, Rune? What do you reckon? Numbers-wise? Yeah, that sounds good, man. There's nothing better than going to watch live football. There is nothing better than that. Like, it's amazing. But yeah, love that, Rune. Thank you, bro. Who are you supporting and not supporting back? Gonna kick their asses. Oh, me, Delia. Delia, man, we can't get into the politics of that. You know how it is, Delia. There's a couple of people on here. I support, to be honest, I'm not really insecure. I support everyone if I get the opportunity. If they're good vibes, they're good people, I will try my best to support them. I don't exactly have the biggest platform, but I will always try my best to support them. But it doesn't always go the other way. Let me just tell you that. There's a couple of people, they're massive YouTubers that I helped when they were starting up and stuff like that. Now, yeah, I don't even exist to them. But this world, you learn these lessons in life anyway, not just in YouTube or content creation. You learn this type of thing in life, so you become a bit more conditioned. But there's a lot of people out there. What I will say, to finish off on this one here, one thing I've learned in life, I always get rid of sometime-ish people. So what I mean by that is I don't really like half-hearted people. I've got no time for them because fortunately I'm not hungry or need money or need anything. So I'm not dependent. I don't need to be with someone or chill with someone that they're not good vibes or good people. And sometimes people, what I mean by that is they only talk to you or friends with you or only interact with you, whatever it is, or help you at work, whatever, when it suits them, or they're not in front of certain crowds. Like the worst of the worst people are the people that only talk to you. For example, you go somewhere and there's loads of people in the room, they will blank you, but you see them the next day by themselves, they might talk to you. Those people, you get rid of them. Don't ever talk to them. They are the worst. Let me tell you that now. So that's a lesson I've learned in life, and I do it for everything. But good people, no matter how many, let me take it back to social media. No matter what their following is or what their rank is or whatever it is, I talk to good people, nice people with good heart. That's number one. Even when I go to meets, everyone at meets will tell you the thing. Who am I always chatting to? I see normally people, everyone flocking around the gigantic content creators. Nah, man, I want to go talk to the people that might be quiet, that play with people. So I do that for everything. So that's the reason, Delia, I cannot say any more than that until I see you. And then I can tell you. Football is the best sport. I like ice hockey. I love ice hockey, of course. My friend was a pro. I've already said it on here. Rune, enough respect, Rune. Don't knock. I'm not even knocking. You know what, Andy? I'm not even knocking it. As I say, I don't want to sound like a snob and hate every other sport. I just never really got into them. I've seen how popular rugby is. I've watched the American football. In America, when I've been in America, I watched the Atlanta Falcons. So I've seen loads. I give everything a chance. I just never got into them, Andy. So don't think I'm hating on other sports. I love snooker. So I play snooker all the time. I'll restart my monthly contribution again soon. Just add the food and rent first. No problem, Rune. Mate. No problem at all, bro. No problem. Anyone, listen, I appreciate there's people that have joined as members in the channel. Thank you very much. As I said, that contributes to, as I said, I'm not going to be, it contribute. Oh, I didn't have the prize. Put that into the pot for the prizes, for the monthly prizes. That's what that does. So I always appreciate that. As I said, fortunate enough that it's not gonna, you know what I mean? It goes into the pot to help out for the prizes. That's all it's for. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So anyone that does subscribe and become a member to the channel, respect. Thank you. Arsenal peeps, do you guys think Gabriel's better captain shout than so? I probably do. Yes. Cheeky punters, Gabriel. You see, I can see it now. Everyone's thinking about that now. I can see why. Look at Gabriel. Look, 68 points this season. Come on, man. Come on. Like, where is Gabriel on this chart? Is he actually on here? Is there a defender ever been? Nah, the stats doesn't even show him. Is he on here, guys? He's not on here. So these are the most predicted point scorers for game week 10. Mo, off to the gym. Mo, call you after Watkins hat trick. Loving the stream as always. Please like and yes, thank you very much, Nova. Nice one. Get your stuff in. That's good. Yeah. So I'm only going to do half an hour more, and then we are done. So nice half an hour, and then that's it. Depending how risky you want to play. I love the Gabriel. Gabriel, I think Gabriel is so good. I don't even think he's a risky captain no more. Thoughts. on this, actually. I could even do Bruno, Gyökeres, and Dida in Mbumo, Saka, Welbeck, but that would be a -4. But however, in Mbumo next week or so. I get the feeling, Dawn, you're itching to make transfers because I'm sure I saw your team and it was gorgeous. What is it really that you're missing? Is it Saka? It sounds like it's Saka FOMO, innit? Because he's so high up predictions. But look how high Bruno is. Where is Bruno? Oh, he's not that high. I'm surprised. This data's a little bit skewed. I'm going to have a chat with Rob and ask some questions. But, and by the way, that data is taken from Rob, who is Solio Analytics, outstanding. If you love analytics, FPL or sports soon analytics, you go and subscribe to them, guys. Unreal. So, Dawn, it sounds like to me you're itching. That's what this, you're pivoting because your team is gorgeous. You could save your transfers and see what happens this week. I will say that. He would have been my captain after Gabriel, and I hope that, okay, these two are talking. Capsio. DCL to Krupi Jr. to enable Reinders to start. I love it. If it's not on -4, Davis, attack that. Nah, I think both of those two are stinking up the place. What did 2 seconds did I get? I think I received something. Let me just quickly check. Kieran sent me a better, even more up to date from predictions points based on goals. So won't include defense. That's why. Thank you very much. Kieran cleared that up. You see? Nice one, Kieran. Love that. So in theory, Gabriel's the 7th best captain. Kieran just cleared that up because this chart here is based on goals. Of course it is. So hence why the defender's probability wouldn't be high up there on this chart. But Kieran just said, and if you want confirmation on captaincy, which from next week I'll take that into account, you need to have someone like Gabriel's easily. Look, he'd be near 7th, as Kieran just said. So I mean, Isaac, what's Isaac doing there? This tells you the data is a little bit off. First week, Gyökeres has had a rest, expecting a brace. Mike, I'm gonna say this to you. I'm starting to believe he's not the FPL asset, and I think he's an excellent player for Arsenal because he's doing his job and making Arsenal win games. But he's looking more like to me like not a decoy, that's harsh, but he attracts defenders, which is good, and your midfielders are flourishing. So I'm not sure, Mike, how long you're going to hold patience for. You could get your brace. You've still got gorgeous fixtures, but that's just my quick take. Good morning, bro. Yes, I'm on early. Good to see you. Stick around for the Predictions League, you. I'm on early. I've got to shoot out today. I know. I'm going to do another half an hour and we are done. So we'll start predictions. In fact, we'll start Predictions League very soon. Let me just check to see. I know your team, man. And you know what? I go watch them quite a lot, you know. I know, like, for one of the junior coaches there, go watch Palace quite a lot there. So I do go and just keep it stum there. I go watch Palace quite a lot. Backs is this week's Gabriel captain. Oh, wow. There you go. So he's not just chatting for the sake of chatting. I like people that say it and then commit to it. There you go. He's fully committing. There you go. It's not even a big deal. I'm not doing as well, Kieran, but how I jump in. Start Van der Ven or Juve. Oh, Van der Ven. I already benched the 20. Yeah, oh, it's painful. That is actually painful. Start 3. Senesi, Rodon, Gabriel, Konsa, Van der Ven. So you start Rodon, you start Gabriel. And Konsa's against Liverpool. Nah. Maybe that's my bias. And then Van der Ven. Start Rodon, Gabriel. And Van der Ven against Chelsea. I think Chelsea could stink up the place today. Don't be about Palace and standing ovation for your team. Yeah, there you go. Wow. Quite through Gabriel. It is, exactly. Gabriel's not, it's not using Zidane and Enzo in the same sense, isn't it? You know what I mean? I was trying to exaggerate the point, but yeah, I agree. They're not even in the same, solar system. How about that to redeem it? They're not even in the same solar system. Game week 10 team for me, Paul, Gabriel, Munoz. I love that Munoz pick. Gorgeous. Easy captain this week. There's not even, normally captaining defenders is crazy. I think Gabriel's the second most important player to own in FPL this season. Arsenal's clean sheet odds are unreal. Yomo is Pedro must remove. No, he's still got decent fixtures. Projections are still decent. But the reality is, I think a lot of us have moved from him. No one's a must remove. If you don't have to, the best replacement is Acuna. There he is. M9. That's the new nickname I've given him, M9. Let me see if it sticks. M9. He is on it. The man who tucks his shorts in. He cannot stop getting in the right places. He just needs to start scoring them. So boy. Listen, if you're watching, do me a favor on YouTube and you haven't subscribed, do me a favor, subscribe. Make sure you share the video. Make sure. Fifth, Rune, you're flying as well. My goodness. We're playing Burnley, not so. Oh, did I say Sunderland? It's Burnley. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, I got that wrong. He's playing Everton at home. That's it. Yeah. Oh, that's how far I'm behind. No worries. Praz, betray you, brother. I know. For those that don't know what Sujan's saying, me and Praz on last week on Final Thoughts, we said that we're gonna. Well, he said, Mo, we're gonna sing a song. We're gonna roll, hold our transfers, and this guy makes a transfer instantly. Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. But this week he said we're gonna roll again. So let's see. I'm gonna see if we can hold him accountable, bro. Let's see. Temsy, what's going on, bro? We'll give Jokeris one more week. Yeah, you can't just sell him this week, man. I've just made Pedro to Mateta transfer this game week. You've been chilling. Feels weird for FPL when you've got nothing to do. I agree. I know. Oh, yeah, you can overthink. Totally agree. Will you sell Kudos next week and for who? Well, you can make that decision next week. Both of those picks are gorgeous. In Bumo and Sa already have Mateta and Bruno. Also, you're doubling up on one of them. I'd probably go Sa. My predictions. Good. All right, we're going to start in a minute. I think I've answered all the questions. I will prob bench. Richards. Interesting. He's on throw-ins. I see him likely to score. We'll get DEFCON, but I think Brentford score. Fair play. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, Marcelo. Fair. Enzo and Semenyo. Pen takers over Richards is what? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Semenyo pen takers. Even with Clive at back. Time to search the archive. Start one, Vardio, Guardian, Milady, James. Reach. I think you got to go. Wow, that's horrible. Reece James. I think I fancy Tottenham to score. Mukiele, Sunderland versus who is it? Sunderland, you lot said? Sunderland's got Everton, 31% clean sheet. Vardio against Man City. That seems weird. Like the best option, like statistically, is probably to start Mukiele. But you can't do that. No chance, can you? I'll probably start Reece James because of potential attacking returns. And yeah, and that's why you brought him in for. Mo, man of the people. You know, we try, bro. We try. Always do everything for my family and friends that are. You know what? It's the most important thing in life. People, they show their true selves by their intentions of what they do, not what they say. It's what they do. Then you start, when you start looking at that, and then you see the real ones. That's all I'll say to you. You're a good man. Well, that's why I hear the vibes content over the bigger channels much more. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, bro. It's lovely. I'll play huge hockey match today too. I'm going, but wow, look at day full of sport. You cannot get a better day. Little drink, some food, a green arrow. You'll be flying, mate. You'll be absolutely flying. Remember, thank you, Jetta. Like and subscribe. Mukiele or Anderson. Mukiele or Anderson. Anderson's been stinking up the place. Actually, sorry. You mean the defender Anderson? Duh. Because it could have been the midfielder Anderson for Nottingham Forest, but I don't think you own him. Play Anderson, the Fulham one. Yeah. I'm not even sitting on the fence. You know more. How are you? Back for another week. What do you think is better, Timber or Gabriel, or Raya and Gabriel? I prefer Timber and Gabriel. I had this conversation this week. A lot of people don't think that because goalkeepers have been stinky, which means Raya ticks the goalkeeper position where you got more chance of getting a defender that returns, if that makes sense, in that combination. So I'm gonna go with what I like what my team has. But of course, bro, a lot of people think otherwise. So it's up to you. That is so tough. What do you mean, to buy or to start? I prefer Walter Marde. I'm going to be honest with you, even though I've been bigging up Thiago. Please, Captain Gabmo, and thank me later. I don't think I've got the minerals. I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't think I've got the minerals. I'm going to be one of those boring. And last season, just in case everyone thinks I'm a boring manager, last season, from about game week 27, I went rogue and I was captaining everyone but Salah. Or I went, needless to say, it didn't really work because Salah was so relentless. But anyway, just so you know, I'm not one of those. You're early today. Anasuki, I went early today. I did try to publish it, put it out there, but yeah. But anyway, it's good to see you on here. I'm going to do another 20 minutes, so we're going to start in a minute. When I was a postman, I'd say, the customers would say good morning back, but when I see them again, what? Yeah, I know. What's going on there? What's going on? That's not nice. What's the reason behind the glow mo? Can you have a price skincare? Price is all Hollywood now because he's Price, BBC, Sky, the official FPL. He is literally Hollywood. But I'm on Price's case to take me. I'm preparing so I can when I go on Sky News, Sky Sports. But no, nothing. You know, nothing at all. Is it a filter? Is it the natural lights? It's nice and sunny. Nothing at all, mate. Nothing at all. Team is currently the Pravka, Calafiori, Michele, Gabriel, Semenyo, Munson, Harlem, Soap. Team's gorgeous, bro. I mean, do you even need to? Mentas is a bit annoying. Harlem, you're cool, bro, man. Still out with dog. I'll send mine when I get back. No problem, Mike, mate. You carry on, bro, man. A nice long walk after a long night. Perfect. Clear your head. Suki Mars leave early for birthday party. Yep, I do. Do you watch cricket? No. Lucky you didn't hear what I said earlier. I've never been into cricket. I played it once and they made me wait for the ball. What's it called? Fielding. Literally, I was waiting for half an hour and nothing happened. I was fuming. So I couldn't get into it. And then when I went to bat, some guy was trying to dash the ball at my head, 100 miles per hour. And I said, nah, this is not for me. And then when I did hold the cricket ball, it's like an iron ball. I said, nah. They'd have to pad me up. You know, like them guys that go in for the bombs where they got to distract the bombs. I'll have to wear. But anyway, to answer your question, no, I never got into cricket. Only football, mate. I was a super football freak that tried to make it pro. But yeah. So I never got into it. That's better. Oli Ronaldinho is more pure football. Yes. And I've seen Ronaldinho play live around 6 times, and I can back that. One of the best players I've ever seen in my life. 15-minute walk from the football stadium to Ice Hockey, both are said to be so beautiful. As they say, thinking one Bissaka to João Pedro to Gabriel. Ekitike, oh yeah, he's playing. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I like that. I like it. Spice it up with Ekitike. He's going to be playing. Like and subscribe as Bud. Good to see you, Bud. I think it's time to start, you know. Let me just see. I'm going to flick through Captain Saka or Haaland. Captain Saka or Haaland. I'm going to say Haaland and be boring. Sorry, guys, on the chat. The chat would say either Saka or Gabriel. I think they're feeling a bit of spice today. In golf and FPL terms, it should be never back this Saturday. I know this week is all Saturday. Exactly. Well, we can't. Would you start Semenyo or Reece James? Semenyo. Would you prefer better Mins than Louis for better price? I prefer even though Van Elissen, this will be easier to answer next week. I prefer Krupi full stop than Gui, but I think Van Elissen next week, could be a problem. Morning, Mo, and everyone watching. Thank you, Andrew. Good to see you, brother. I know I started early. We're going to do predictions in a minute. What did I see? Let me see my boy here. My team, Raya, Timber, Tarkovsky, Munoz, Enzo, Son, Gakpo, Grealish, Murray, Haaland, benched. He benching Thiago. I'd play probably Thiago over Grealish, you know. Yeah, I would. That's my take. Obviously, don't do it, bro. Do what you need to do. United to beat Forest next week against Spurs. That guy's going to get a haircut. It's close. Maguire, on goal, Bruno. He's going to get one. AOD suits. Someone changed with the United. I think something changed with United. Possibly. And rightly so, because he's not only does he know football well, and he loves cricket, by the way. Sujan, he loves cricket. I know that for a fact. I don't talk cricket with him because I haven't got a clue, but I know he's a cricket fan. But apart from being a nice guy, he's an elite FPL managers. And I saw last week or 2 weeks ago, and maybe at the start, people even had the nerve to start, not disrespecting is the wrong word, but questioning and stuff his FPL because he's had a slow start. This is modern day social media. You could be the best player on earth. You have 2 bad games, you're rubbish. I don't like it. Look at Salah. 9 years, elite this season. Junk, rubbish, bin. It's just modern day. But anyway, Prize is top boy. Absolute top boy. Good luck, everyone. I'll work in a green arrow. If you get a green arrow and both your teams win, James, it's triple Chelsea defense next week. Crazy. Bro, what's Chelsea's fixture next week? Remind me, please. Because that sounds crazy. That does sound crazy. What's Chelsea's fixture next week? It's Burnley. Wolves. Okay, maybe not. You know what? I mean, maybe not. Maybe not. Let me take that back. Maybe not. Just for 1 game week before wildcard. No, James, you're cool. Maybe not. I'm not sure, you know, Freshy. I'm not sure if he's going to start or not, but that manager's the man that brought him in. They paid big money. I reckon, even though Krupi's been doing good, he gets into the team. Where are we? Good luck. Oh, I think we're going to run. Yes. So all. In fact, I've got to start getting ready. So let me flick through my predictions earlier. Yes, bro. I think we got them. I think, Jay's. Oh, interesting that you keep saying we should play Semenyo. I hadn't. Now, well, you go with that, Delia, because as I said, that's just like what I think. I think there's going to be goals in that game, the way Man City play. But of course, no one's like, if you fancy benching him, definitely. But he takes penalties and he's such an attacking player. But of course, if you fancy otherwise, always go with it, Delia. Beast. Best. Can I read properly? Is that beast or best? Beast. Captain who? Gabriel Saka. I say Haaland, and then I'd say Saka, then Gabriel personally. Loads are captaining Gabriel this week. None of them are wrong, bro. So you pick. But I'm going to say Haaland because he's just a freak of nature. All right, let me flick through. Okay, I finally caught up. Start Enzo, Thiago. I'd start Thiago. Controversial. Cricket is treated. I know how popular cricket is #1, and it's probably one of the things. So I'm assuming you're Indian. It's probably one of the things that's slowed down the growth of football in India. Now I know football's super popular, but cricket, like you said, is everything, and I think that's why you're probably the best in the world. I don't know. I don't watch it. See, even stuff like that. I don't know who's the best. I know India, Pakistan. I think England are all right in cricket. No, Australia. I can't remember South Africa, or is that just rugby? I don't know. But anyway, I know India's like, cricket is everything there. Yeah, so I know exactly that. So I totally get it. Mo, let's do this. Oh, yeah, you're right. Mo, you had to go to... It's true. Right, let's do it. All right, cool. Thank you, Delia. Someone's got to keep me on time. Okay. All right, so let's do last week's winner. Game week 9 scores, guys. Listen, for those that don't know, if you're watching on Twitter, jump on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and you can play for free. We're going to do the Predictions League. These were last week's scores. CR7, now I'm going to call him Lionel Messi, 10, 28 points. Round of applause for my boy Lionel Messi, 10. Mike, he's walking a dog. I'm not sure if he can hear me. 17 points with Dawson. Both of you, outstanding. Second place. Third place, I'm there as well. We got me. We got Tom, who is actually busy. He couldn't jump on. He kindly messaged me earlier on, family commitments, but he still sent his predictions and he sent me a nice message. So well done, Tom. And Wade, who is, I haven't seen Wade on here today. He's probably busy. Actually, Wade messaged me as well. He's busy as well. Look at him, top 3. Jetta, unlucky, 15. Nihal, Freshy, McDonald, all of you lot on 15. Discomfort, 14. MJ, Shugsy, Andrew, Jackie, all of you lot on the first page. Big up. Well done. So big fair play. Yes, Dawson, you deserve like outstanding consistency. Outstanding. What a score. Exactly. Lionel Messi actually blew everyone away. It's an elite score. So listen, guys, if you don't know how we play, 5 points for a correct score. Like if you say Chelsea v Liverpool and it's 3-2 and you got 3-2, it's 3-2, 5 points. If you get the right team that wins, correct result, I should say, that's 3 points. Everything else is 0. Nice and simple. So anyway, that was game week 9. Now we're going to look at the winner for game week. The winner for what month was it? October. Bam. And look who wins it. That score was pivotal. Listen, big round of applause to CR7, Lionel Messi, 10. I'm not sure which one he prefers more. I'm hoping it's Lionel Messi, but they're both elite. Do me a favor, you DM me on X. We sort out your prize, bro. Well done, fully deserved. First of all, you've been one of the like day ones, always been on here, always supporting the channel. So you fully deserved. Well done. Thank you very much. And as Jay said, well done. What a score. Listen, big congratulations, Lionel. Dawson, super consistent. You can count yourself very unlucky that Lionel Messi 10 destroyed it. You and Mike were super consistent this month. Like, you're very unfortunate. Any other month, you probably take it away. Look at that. MJ next, very consistent. I was 56 with Shugsy. I'm happy about that. FPL Freshie, Insights, Wade, Bud, McDonald, Nova, Jackie, very consistent as well. It's basically one game difference. If you add 5 points a lot of your scores, you'll fly up there. Jamie, unlucky Jamie. And Asuki, you're in the second page this time, champ. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. Temsy. But listen, big thank you for everyone that's actually entered. Look at this. Well done. Everyone's giving the big well dones. Colm, unlucky Colm, 3 weeks in a row. I think Juve and Zaka are interchangeable. Mo. Yeah, I've swapped them around. So I've already done that, bro. Yeah, 100%. My graphic, I couldn't update it this morning, so I'm a bit busy. But 100, I've done that. Juve went last. 100%. Big thank you. Yes, bro, you deserve all your praise. All your praise, bro. Look at that, man. You deserve all your praise. I just can't. You have been one of the best at that. Congrats. Look at Jackie. Look at that. Everyone's giving you your ratings. It's unlucky I don't play October. Well, yeah, Delia, because you actually done good, didn't you? Did you or not? Did you? No, you didn't. No, you didn't play. Congrats. Big congrats. Doubt I ever scored that again. Dawson, do not be so negative. You will score more next month. You will score more next month. Don't be. Hold on. Mo ahead of me. Big congratulations. I'm just making sure everyone knows that now you're washed. That's funny. Congrats. Well done again. Exactly. Mo, time for predictions. It is time. How did you end up with that score, Mo? What return for you? What about I done well this month, Delia. I done well. I nearly won it. Congrats. All right, let's make a start. So listen, I've already explained it. Let's get into it. If you're on Twitter now, time to jump onto YouTube. Subscribe. Let's get into it. Let's play because I've got to go. I've got a lovely brunch, lunch in a really nice place waiting for me. So I've got to get myself ready. All right, let's do this. So Brighton versus Leeds. Let's go for it. So here's how you do it. You put the initial in the game. I'm going to put that. Just like this. There you go. Look, Dawson already knows. Look, Dawson already knows. I've gone 2-1. Get your results in just like this. Yep, boom. There you go. Everyone fancies Brighton winning. Something clean sheet, some don't. Jetta Tyler. Good to see you, Tyler. A draw. Interesting. Leeds 2. Now, man, this is why your predictions are being kind of a little bit suspect. Let's see what Kieran's saying. He's actually pretty strong as well. Oh, interesting. 1-1. Temsy, 3-2 goal fest. CRC. Goal. 2-1 Leeds. Okay, so this tells me no one kind of knows. No one kind of knows the score for this one. Burnley. Let's go. Burnley. I'm going to go Burnley. This is boring, this one for Arsenal. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't see it. I've gone Arsenal 3-0 winners. Yeah, Jetta's gone 2-0. Ooh. Burnley, what are you saying that for, Kieran? Why are you saying that for? I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised, man. Yeah, Sujan, 1-0. Yeah. I'm thinking, oh, 1. You only think 1. You think Burnley's going to park a big bus? Interesting. I see you're a Real Madrid fan as well. I'm not sure what you thought about the last El Clasico. Let me see. Delia's gone for 2-0. Yeah, I think Arsenal. Arsenal at the moment are in that phase where it's hard to derail them. It really is. Look, Temsy's gone 4-0. Dawson 4-0. Look. I missed. No, you're still cool. Shugsy, look where you come, bro. Let me show you. I started early today, Shugsy, because I've got to go out. Let me show you, bro. So this is where you arrived for game week 9. You was on the first page, Shugsy, 14 points. And overall, Me and you were both on 56. We just missed out on the top 3. All right, Shugs. So time to catch up. So, you need to see it October. Yeah, I just forwarded it to him. Yeah, I just showed it to him. 3-0 Arsenal, Andrew. Yeah, look at this. Oh, you're catching up. Yeah, go for it, bro. Jackie's gone Brighton too. Jackie's catching up as well. Right, so you look catch up because I'm going to fast track them. Crystal Palace versus Brentford. This is a pivotal game for FPL, you know. This is a pivotal game for FPL. I'm going to go Brighton. Sorry, 2-1 Crystal Palace. That's a pivotal game, you know. Delia's gone Crystal Palace 2-1 as well. Arsenal 3-1. Only because I now have 2 Arsenal centre back. Welcome to the dark side. Double Arsenal defense. This is the champ. No, it's not the champ. This current champ is. Why did I say that for, man? I need more food in my. But he's good at predictions. I'm sure. Did you win it once? I think you did. It's in my head. You must have won it once. 1-1, 3-2, 3-2. Yep, 3-1. 3-1s. Yeah, everyone's going for this. You know what? This game is a difficult game to predict. Look at Freshy. Look what he's saying. By the way, make sure you check out his pod. He just released it yesterday. Now go check that out. Subscribe to his channel. Like his stuff. Top boy, knows his football. He's a champ of predictions. Twice. Don't rant with him. He knows. And I'm gonna smash him up at FIFA soon. Maybe we do it live on the. What do you reckon, Freshy? Should we do it live on the stream for members? We do that. By the way, Karim, the birthday boy, he is elite at FIFA. He's elite. So I'm not going to bring him into this. He's dangerous. Shugsy 3-0. Yeah, wow. I see him. That's what I was doing, the faces. Oh, this is too funny. Crystal Palace 2-1 Brentford. This game, I can tell again, a lot of people, Crystal Palace, 3-1. Yeah. Ooh. 2-1. That game, I can tell, you know, in Mbumo or Bruno. I prefer Bruno, Jake. It's a bit more boring. If you don't need the money, go Bruno. If not, keep going Mbumo. Well, their name rhymes as well. Chris T, good man, jump on 3-0. Sounds like, boy, bro, you know you're my one, man. You've always been supportive as well. Always support my boys, man. Sounds like a good plan, Mo. Yep. Oh, well, you want it live on? Yeah, do it. Should we do it for a joke? Let's do it, man. Nothing to lose. We'll do it for members. We'll do that for jokes. We'll do it for members. That would be funny, man. I'll play for you. And Asuki, oh, yeah, I know you're elite as well. Oh, actually, I'm not bringing you into this competition because I got a feeling you're one of those. You're like, you're dangerous. I've seen. No. Jake, I answered that, bro. Hopefully, of course, you let me know who you go with, Jake. And if you're new here, do me a favor. Like and subscribe, please. Makes a big difference to me, yeah? And hype as well. 2-1. Oh, okay. So we're on to Fulham. Andrews. Thank you, Andrew. Keeping the pace. Let's go. Fulham. I think Fulham 2-1 as well, actually. I'm not copying. I think Wolves do get a goal. So Larson owners, if you do play him, it's more than likely going to be him. Yeah. Delia's gone now. I'm not copying, but Fulham 2-1. Kieran is saying don't watch this game, and he's probably right. Don't let Colm hear that. Fulham 1-0. 2-0. Wow. Hopefully we beat loving teams in the first bloody win. You know what? I just want my friend to start playing for you lot. He's still Colm, I'm gonna message you something, give you some good information regarding Fulham. I got some beautiful information. Oh, I'm so upset. Sujan's gone for don't watch this game. Even he's saying don't bother with this. Fulham 4 Wolves. Wow, Shugsy's going for what? Big goals there. I tried. Yeah, you're pro. I'm not involving you in this. I want someone my level. But I think even now, maybe I make you two play and we just watch it. I talk FPL over you two play. That might be better because I got a feeling you two are both freaks. Fulham, true 1-2-1. Tyler 2-1. All right, next one. Me and Delia always got this guy on every week. All right, let's go for the next one. So it's Forest versus Manchester United. Wow, this would be a shocker. Silly red card, host Amron Revival. Wow. That guy's haircut, he's never gonna. I've got more chance of getting a haircut than he has. Look at Andrew, who's a champ as well, by the way. I think he's the reigning champ, if I'm right. Yeah. He's gone 2-1 Manchester United. Mo, Wolves will end. Yeah, they're in trouble, man. Now the Wolves are Wolves, not wives. Jake, I have Bruno at the moment, but I want Mateta in for João Pedro, so I think that's fine. That works, Jake. Yeah. Then that makes for the money. I did think that. Then yeah, do what you need to do because Mateta, I think, is a good own. Do that. Nothing wrong with that, bro. Wives, I know, right? Hope we didn't say the wives are getting beaten this week. Anyway, the wives win. Yo, FPL Scott, good to see that. All right, 1 minute. I've lost my way. I haven't done my Nottingham Forest United result. God, I'm all over the place today. I'm gonna go 1-1. Who did Jay go for? My boy FPL Scott is catching up. You carry on, Scott. You catch up, bro. Chelsea. Andrew's ahead of the game. Bring it on now. All right, I'm gonna set that match up. Anasuki versus Freshie. Boom. We've got an official match. It's happening. 3-1. I went Fulham last season. Cunha was class. Nottingham Forest. Wow, interesting. What are we on? We are on Nottingham Forest. Yeah, we're on Nottingham Forest. Cool. Jackie's been kind of consistent with the results last month as well, you know. All right, Jetta's catching up. United, of course, Jetta, you would go United. Of course you would. Of course. Dawson. Forest 2-1 City. Yeah, I love that though. I do love that. Right, well, let me calculate. Oh God, I'm way behind. Hope you're well. So next, it's Spurs versus Chelsea. I can see some of them have gone for it already. I'm well, bro. You didn't put the score. Mo, you didn't put your score right. Did I do it wrong? Ah, thank you. Rah, that's how I know I'm rushing. So what was that score for? That was NFO 1 and United 1. 2 reasons. I'm rushing. I'm very disorganized today, and I'm hungry. So I'm on the ropes. So I've done mine. 1 minute. The next one is Tottenham versus Chelsea. I'm gonna go to right. Let's move. Tottenham versus Chelsea. 3-1. I'm very well. Thank you, Jake, mate. Read the room. We're doing predictions. Mo already answered loads of FPL. No worries, Delia. It's okay. I think he didn't see my reply. 30 like gang. Let's do. Thank you very much, Scott. Let's go. Come on, man. Like and just come on. Let's do it, man. That's the least we could do, man. Come on, man. Let's do that, man. Mo, what score did you go for? Just thank you very much, Delia. You have corrected that. Let's quickly make sure. Let's finish off the Tottenham Chelsea one, guys. I want to see your scores. This is interesting. Shugsy, one thing I'll say to you, he never copies anyone. And he's another football machine. I was talking about me being a football freak. This guy is DNA football. Playing, managing, everything. Football freak. Okay. Tyler's gone 2-1. Tottenham. 0-0. Wow. 2-2. Another draw. Interesting. This game's becoming hard to predict. I can see already. Jackie, look at this. We've had draws, Tottenham wins, and Chelsea wins. This game's become hard to predict. Look at that. I hope both lose. Arsenal fans did it. They don't want. Sujan's gone. Chelsea. Interesting. Goals, which means João Pedro could score. We've all got rid of him. All right, let's go for the next one. What's the next one? The last game of today, 8 o'clock. I'm not even sure if I'm going to get to watch that today. Let's see. So it's Liverpool. God, please, please. I'm desperate here, man. I'm actually desperate. I'm in desperate territory here. If we lose this, let me see what everyone's gone here. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Jetta, stop it. Oh, my God. No one's got no faith. Oh. Thank you, Sujan. Thank you. Wait a minute. No one's respecting. Okay. Delia's Delia's trying to revive me. You know that machine they use? She's trying to revive me. Wait. Oh, okay. Jackie's in the... Of all people. Jay. Come on. Anasuki, come on. For your heart. Dawson. Come on, man. All my predictions. Nah, no problem, Andrew. Thank you very much, mate. You have a lovely weekend. Enough respect, bro. Thank you. Take it easy, Andrew. Come on, a sausage score. All right, let's go. So we've got time for West Ham now. West Ham versus Newcastle. West Ham are on the ropes, man. I'm going to go. Temsey went, okay, thank you. Some of you. Oh, Tyler, no. I know, Daily. I don't know if you're just trying to save me, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. Oh, my God. Hey, we've got you this week. Sujan, we've got you this week. Real Madrid versus Liverpool. Come on. All right, let me see what everyone's... Ooh. West Ham in trouble. I've gone 2-1. Wow. 4-0. Everyone's thinking West Ham cooked. Yeah. Not one person... Jack, not one person favors. Wow, carnage. Wow. Not one person. Yeah, no one. Let me see what Shugsy said. He's the only one that might try predict something mad. Nope. No one. Oh my. Oh, wait a minute. It's only the champ, the reigning champion, picking West Ham. Interesting. Very interesting. I need this. You need this. We need this. Walter Marday, Nick, Big Nick. We need him to deliver. All right, everyone's gone Newcastle. Next one is Manchester City v Bournemouth. Very big game for FPL again. I'm gonna go a high-scoring game for this. No, actually, I'm gonna go. Brian, good to see you, and I'm glad you got yours in, Brian. Exactly. Yeah, Shugsy went, even Shugsy said Newcastle crushing. Wow. Interesting. Manchester City 1-0. Late to stream, but through all in. I love that, Brian. Enough respect. 2-0. Clean sheet now. Nuno doesn't even know where he's playing. 3-2. That's the score I was going for, Davis, but I changed it to 2-2. 2-3. Bournemouth. That's interesting. 2-1 City from Sujan. 1-1 from okay, so again, there's variation here. I'd say 50-60% say Man City. The rest is between a draw and a Bournemouth. Haaland 1. Wow, if you get this right. Wow. 1-1, 3-1, 3-2. A lot of goals in this. Yeah, look, even Kieran's gone. Oh, this City v Newcastle. You got that one wrong, Kieran. I think City versus West Ham. West Ham versus, I think that's, no, it can't be. What have you done there, Kieran? Clear that up, bro. 2-2, Shugsy. What's Shugsy going for? Yeah. Oh, wow. I told you he'd do something different. I had a feeling. What? 2 people? Wait. And I know both of you, so I know it's not even a burner account or nothing. What? I doubt Donnarumma will concede more than 1 goal. You done last week, Delia, but I know what you mean. Good luck, everyone. Green arrows. We got one more. West Ham midfield against New. It is. I totally agree with you, Sujan. It's a mismatch. Absolute. All right, and the last result is Sunderland versus Everton. Sunderland. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go 1. I'm gonna go 1-1. The last result, and we are done out here. Sunderland versus Everton. 1-1. That's what I went for. 2-1. 1-1. I knew it, Kieran. You're still recovering from last night. Serves you right, mate. Eh? You went hard on a Friday night. 1-1. 0-0. Davis is like, don't watch this match. Draw. I think that could be a popular game, that one. A popular result, sorry. 1. Yeah, look. Look. 3-1. Yeah. Oh, Sunderland 1-0. It's a tight game, isn't it? 2-0. Jackie's gone for. I think it's a tight. Chris has gone goals, but a draw. Interesting. Oi. Goals, gets 2 assists. Let's see. 0-0. Yeah, even Shugsy's like, don't bother, watch this game. No one's rating this game. Sujan, Delia, look, no one. I forgot to say, comment of the week was Nihao. He's not in today, but well done. Last week, look at this. Man United 2-1, and he said Mbumo to the double. And I think someone else was there as well, but I just chose this one because this was on the nail on the head. So listen, we are done for this week. I don't want you to start hearing my belly. Thank you for the stream and good luck to everyone. Thank you. Oh, I was drunk for my birthday last game week. Oh, that's why. So use birthday celebrations. This month is a very popular month for birthdays because I'm going out for a birthday today as well. So hope you had a great birthday. Hopefully you're not drunk now. Good luck. Oh, listen, guys. Yeah, look at this. Way too hard. Open the door in my head when I got home. Not sure. Well, at least you've got Arsenal to look forward to flying, and you're flying in FPL. All good, bro. Put your feet up. Make sure you're hydrating with water today. Listen, we are done. Good luck, everyone. Exactly. That's it. Please, good luck, everyone. Thank you for jumping on. Apologies for the punctuality in times. Big thank you to everyone who jumped on. Really appreciate that. Mo, what is your country name? So I'm born here, England, live in London, originally Moroccan. So I'm like English Moroccan, bro. So Mo, your country name, Mohammed, if that's what you mean. I think I don't even know if I answered that correct, but my full name would be Mohammed. So that's why it's short for, everyone calls me Mo. Okay. I'm like, it's spelled the exact way as the King Mohammed Salah. But yes, bro. So thank you for joining, Sujan. Big respect to you, bro. Good luck for you this week as well. It's good to see, always good to see people on here, especially new people on here as well. Good luck to everyone. Look at this. Chris, thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, hype up. Listen, you're more than welcome to join, become a member as well. As I said, it goes in for the prizes. You'll be all receiving your prizes this coming week here. If you don't, let me know. So you look like Hakimi. Yes, I wish I was playing football like Hakimi. You know, so, top boy, what a right back. And to think, you lot had him. I'm sure you had him. And then but you had too many good right backs, so you sold him. He went to Dortmund, didn't he? And then he went to PSG. You lot had him. How good would he have been at Real Madrid? Ooh. Thank you. Listen, everyone, thank you very much, Delia. Listen, I'm going to leave it on that note. Let me put it back on my team. Thank you for everyone joining. Good luck, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye. Take it easy. Bye-bye.